We're gonna wait for a minute to your friends. Good afternoon, class.
Good afternoon, teacher.
How are you doing today?
I'm fine, thank you, teacher. How about you?
And yes, pretty good, thank you. Mana, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well, Joe.
Yes. So do you have any other class after this class are finished?
I'll sleep again.
You will sleep. Any plan after the class?
Same here, teacher. I gonna sleep.
Wow, okay. You must be very sleepy. Have you finished your lunch?
No, not yet, teacher.
Not yet?
Yeah,
Oh, why not? It's pretty late.
too lazy to get up.
Oh my God. Okay. You're too lazy to get up and eat. But now how about you? Have you finished your lunch?
No, same with me, Joe.
Oh, and you must be very hungry while I am teaching because you have to think and you have to translate and you have to do lots of work while I am teaching. Are you okay? Or maybe you just now get up and maybe pick up some snacks if you would
I
like
have
to.
potato chip near me, so.
Okay, great. Hello, Mr. Pomia. How are you doing today?
No, I'm fine. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. So today, let me close my camera because the electricity is off. And this is like, if I think that is nothing different, camera on and off. How's the weather out there in your place? Is it raining?
Oh, yes, it's raining.
It's raining.
No, teacher. It is cloudy, teacher.
Oh, it is cloudy. Pomia, where are you from?
I'm from Tamui.
From?
Tamui Township.
Oh, I see. Mika, how about you?
I'm from Mobi.
From Mobi.
Yeah.
But your connection is nice.
Not really. My Wi-Fi got really bad. My Wi-Fi is really bad. Teacher.
Oh, I see. You're just using with the mobile data?
Yeah, I'm using mobile data.
Well, now how about you? Where are you from?
I'm from Yangon, Northern Township.
Oh, North Gong Township. Minka, what part of Mobi is that? What bus stop is nearby your house?
Mobi Myeongdong, teacher.
Oh, I see. I finished my school at Mobi Technology University.
Oh, I see.
Yes. All right. Now let me share the screen. Today we're gonna learn about reviewing the books. Do you like to read books?
Yes, I like it.
Okay, Mekan, so what kind of books do you read? Basically, there are two types of books. First one is fiction, and the second is non-fiction. Fiction books are usually fiction books are writing about the other's idea, and this is for fun, for your knowledge. But for your non-fiction books are about technology or the economics or something like this. These are non-fiction books. What kind of books do you like to read, Mika?
Fiction books.
Fiction books. Who is your favorite author?
Well, I don't really know. I just read it. I don't really care about it.
Okay. Okay, you don't care about the writers, others. Okay, well now, how about you?
I like both of the books.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Do you have any favorite or other?
I like J.R.R. Tolkien, the writer of what's that called?
Yes.
Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings. Yes. And Pomye, how about you? Pomye, are you still there? Pomye? Okay. I think his connection has a problem. All right. So you like to read books, and I like to read books sometimes, especially like this rainy season, a cup of coffee, and your favorite book is really nice. So now we're gonna review the book. So reviewing the book is very, very interesting if you like to write down something or if you like to read, because it's a kind of a professional in these days. You will see that reviewing restaurants on Facebook, like they say that a blog, right? It's about food bloggers. They just giving the reviewing of the situation and about the shop and the food, right? And some people who related to who would like to review related to the beauty, and they talk about the beauty and the makeup, cosmetics, or something like this, and skincare. And now we gonna learn this how to write the review. If you know that, you can reuse in everywhere, and so does in your assignment. I would like to share this document to you. How to write a book review. I would like you, I got two students right now. Minka, please read the first paragraph and tell me the main point of the first paragraph. And
Should I read it out loud or
no,
just
you don't have to. You just read by yourself, and then after you have read it and tell me, I will ask you what is the theme or the main point in the passage. Well, now, please read the second one.
Okay.
Hello.
Did you finish your reading? Hello, Pom.
I didn't hear anything.
Oh, yes. Yes, I think it must be your connection as it is raining outside there, right?
Yes.
Hello, Pom, can you hear me right now?
Yes,
Yes,
yes, I can.
Pom, so please read the third paragraph. Third paragraph and tell me the major intention about the third paragraph, the main point of the third paragraph. Are you okay?
Yes, okay.
Okay. If you have read it, tell me. Minka, have you finished your reading?
I finished reading, sir.
Then please tell me what are the main points of this passage.
The main point of the passage are the book are considered as a tool of communication between two minds, and the book review is an unpaid job that considered service to the profession, and it's that help.
Yes.
A scholarly book review is kind of academic writing. How to explain the critically is appreciate the subject matter, values, and importance of the book.
Yes. Thank you. So it is about reviewing the book, right? So the in this passage the main point is like what is review. They explain about what is review. So review is a kind of a communication between the author and the reader, right? And review also help to explain the objectives of the books, such as you say, subject matter, value, sense, importance of the book. These are objectives. So objectives of the book. Thank you, Mika. And Nas, Una.
A review is the personal reflection of the reviewer's opinion about the book,
Yes.
in which he or she communicates to the readers. And
Yes.
that's it.
That's it.
Yes.
Yes, it is a reflection of the opinion of the book. So is that nonfiction and fiction has the same reviewing style or not?
No, they're not the same.
Okay, they have a different style. Thank you. Hello, Pomia, have you finished your reading? Not yet, Pomia? Could you please unmute your microphone?
Are you sorry?
Yes. Have you finished your reading?
Nearly finished.
Okay, just find out the main point in the passage. Okay, take your time, it's fine. Take your time. Okay. So you read for me descriptive reviews and critical reviews in order to explain me what is descriptive reviews and what is critical reviews. And yes. And we're not. So you please read the purpose.
Okay.
It's raining outside.
Yes, it is raining outside there. Very heavy?
Not quite heavy, but same, not this normal.
Yes. In my place, it is just cloudy, no rain. That's good.
Finish.
Yes. Yes, Pomya. Please explain me what are the main points in the passage.
Um, uh, a review or
Yes.
a review need 510,000
Yes.
words is
Yes.
good
That's it.
enough, and it provides enough space for a review, presenting ideas or comments with
Yes.
examples and agreements.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Also, the journals have a word limit for a writing book.
Yes.
Mm, so the
How
word,
many kinds of review methods are there?
uh, two,
Mm-hmm. What are they?
uh, descriptive and critical.
Yes, great.
Yes.
Pomya, so you read the literature points out here. I will show you. You read this one. The literature points out that there are no absolute rules for writing. So you have to read a go book review, three components. So about three components: introduction, body, and conclusion. Okay. သုံးရက်ကမဲပေါက်တယ်ဒီချက်အများကြီးဖြစ်သွားတာဖတ်ရမှာဖတ်လိုက်နော်အဲ့ဆိုဒါတစ်ပိုင်းလည်းမဟုတ်လို့
Oh, yes, okay. The absolute, absolute.
Okay. Could you please explain me what is descriptive reviews?
Yes, Chair. The descriptive review is the type that gives the reader information about the entire book in a short amount of paragraph or lines.
Yes. Thank you. And what is critical review? What is critical review? Minka, what is critical review?
The critical review is the review is may contain the further note, but it also applies applies uh, to the recognized academic scholarships and literacy.
Okay. So descriptive, there are two methods of reviews, right? Descriptive review and critical review. Thank you,
Critical
Minka.
reviews.
Yes. And descriptive review, there is a like two, is a little difference between descriptive and critical. So if we write down the descriptive review, we actually we talk about the what are the things in the book. So the things or the information, the intention in the book. And if we write about critical reviews, we have to negotiate between the descriptive review, and we have to relate with the academic writings, quality or literacy norms. It means we have to relate with the academic writings. We have to think about it, and we have we have to think about the descriptive reviews, and we have to negotiate, or we have to write down in the format of academic writing. That is called critical review. Thank you. And Dewona, are you okay to tell me what is the purpose?
A purpose of a book review is to help support both the readers and the writers
Yes.
to decide whether they should read the book or not.
Okay. So the purpose is to introduce the content and then reviewer opinion. Yes, we have to decide it is recommend or not. Thank you very much, Pomya. Thank you very much for that. Pomya, have you finished your reading? I think you haven't. Okay, just keep on your reading. And also, Minka and Wana, you proceed your reading to introductory paragraph and the body of the review and conclusion. These are important parts of the review. So what should
I
we?
don't have this. Yeah.
You don't have what? Sorry.
I don't have this one yet.
I share it.
Oh, thank you.
I mean here. Can you see now?
Yes, yeah, I screenshotted it.
Okay.
I'm finished.
Yeah, have you finished?
Yes.
Okay. And could you please explain me about the first component, the introductory paragraph? What should we contain in this introduction paragraph, and what should we describe?
An introductory paragraph.
Yes.
It has a main topic and contribution of
Yes.
the book.
Mm,
It will show the what the uh, topic about, and
yes.
it show the pertinent information about writer and on his or writer and his uh, opinion.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for your explanation. Lincoln, have you read number 2, the body of the review?
I'm still reading, Chair.
Okay. Pomia, so you have already read the body of the review, right?
Right.
Yes. Could you please tell me what should we contain or what should we write in the body of the review?
Um, the body the review has a main price of the book, and
Yes.
it need to show a detail and discuss only a few things, price and on need evidence for association.
Yes.
Um, we need to tell about some quiz about the topic to what the topic for the reviewers from.
Yes. Thank you. Lincoln, have you finished your reading?
No, teacher, my internet connection is really bad.
Yes, it's unstable. I see. But hello,
Yes.
yes. Have you finished reading at the conclusion?
No, not really, Chair.
Okay. Yes. Okay. It's okay. Take your time. I did as the weather is a little bad and the internet connection will be unstable than before. Internet connection က weather နဲ့တော်တော်လေးကိုတိုက်ရိုက်အချိုးကြနော်
Oh. Just so in conclusion,
Yes.
the reviewer is going to just like you said, point out the weakness and strength
Yes,
by using the evidences.
great. And there is
And
one more fact.
the interferences are drawn.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And
Uh,
yes, you're right. The first one is to describe the weakness and strength by evidence. And next one is
Next one is the reviewer is required to sum up the ideas to
yes,
provide the reader.
yes, to provide the reader. So we have to sum up the idea to tell the benefits of the for the readers. Okay, so if we talk about the introductory paragraph, the body of the review, and the conclusion, I will explain you a little more. So in introduction, we have to describe the theme, the main point of the book, and you have to explain about the book briefly. Then you have to explain how the book related with the other speak, okay? If you have to include in your introduction about this one. So maybe if the other is a doctor and he's talking about the health, so this is very related. So we have to talk about it. And next one is the body of the review. In the body of the review, as we have to describe the detailed points, and sometimes we have to include or we have to put some important codes or phrases from the book. We have to copy it and we have to put in our review in order to show the evidence of your reviewing. And next one is the conclusion. So when you conclude your review, you have to describe the weakness and the strength by giving the evidence. This one, because of this, you think that this is a weakness of this book because they'll explain about the side effect of this medicine or something like this. And next point is you have to sum up the idea to tell the benefit for the readers. So by reading this book, what kinds of things we will get by reading this book? What kind of benefits we will get as a reader? You have to write down about this too. Okay. Let me move to next one. So this is about a good book review is considered a commentary on the book, not summary of the book. So you don't have to, you have to think, you have to be very careful about this. You are not giving the summary of the book. You are giving the recommendation review. How by reading this book, what kinds of things we will get, and how about the other, and the some detailed facts in the book you have to give. So you are not writing the summary. You have to be careful about this. Okay, now you have to take care. There are many facts here, and there are many tips here. Subjects of the book you have to write down. You have to include subjects of the book. Subjects of the book mean the main point, the objectives of the book, and quality of the content, single other or multi other books, and chapters or sections. Preface. Preface very important. You have to read preface very carefully. Forward and who has written it. References. Index. The International Standard Book Number, ISBN. When you buy something, maybe your textbook from online, from Amazon, you will see the ISBN. So ISBN number is important, and International Standard Book Number. With what number they got, and you can check it out. Quality of the paper printing. Okay, these are not very necessary. But quality of the paper and printing is important. One you are doing as your thesis or your papers, because there is the paper has grams, you know, the 80 gram or 75 gram like this. Like this. So we have some rules about this one. When I do my thesis, I think my mini thesis is not the big thesis. And I think there is the gram in the paper, so the thing or the thickness of the paper is according to the gram. And if you buy the 80 grams, and that is better for you than like this. So you have to take care about this. But these are not necessary here. Okay, I will just skip the part. Then this is, you have to read this paragraph, and this is about while you are reviewing the book, what kinds of thing you should do. Okay, before you review the book, what kind of thing you should do, and it's written here. So here, from while reviewing any book, first of all, carefully and read the preface. Do you know what is preface? Do you know what is preface?
I don't know.
In Myanmar, we can say that Zagachi or something like this. Before you go to the, I know you guys read books a lot. So if some books have a preface. So maybe if a book in French, we say that preface. Preface is usually another author is talking about this book. Why should you read this book, and what is the writer, about the writer, a little about the writer, and they will talk. So you don't have to search online, or you don't have to use internet about this book, but you just only read the preface, and you can see about the author and about the book. Why should we read the book? Okay, so this is a kind of a reviewing by other writer. So you should read firstly, because you have to write down the review. So you should read it. And now I highlighted 3 paragraphs. The middle one is very small. And please read this one. Please read this one. Then I'm gonna ask you guys some questions related to the passage. While you are reading, please find some look up in your dictionary for some words that you don't know even a little, because that is important. Sometimes that word must be important thing, and then you will miss out the point at the time. So for the words, I think there are not much words. In fact, maybe 3 or 4 vocabularies that you might not know or you're not familiar with, then please look up in your dictionary in order to know the meaning, because that may be important of the passage, important vocabulary of a passage. Finish your reading? Have you finished your reading? Hello? Hello, class? Have you finished your reading?
Stay within chair.
Not yes or yet? Yes?
Not yet, chair, not yet.
Okay, take your time. Okay. So have you finished? Have you finished your... Hello? Can you hear me? Have you finished your reading? Omia and Minka?
Not yet.
Not yet? Really? Are you really reading or are you doing something?
Really.
You're reading.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so let me know if you have finished. Minka, finished?
Yes, chair. Almost.
Almost. All right. Okay. So do not forget to look up your dictionary when you see the word that you don't know.
Yes, chair. Chair, finished, Chair.
All right. So I would like to ask the question related to the first paragraph while reviewing any book. So here we will see the eminent author. What is the meaning of eminent? Do you know?
No,
Yes or no?
no, Chair.
No? Why don't you look up in your dictionary? Why
I,
you are reading?
I
You
don't
didn't
have
even read it?
dictionary, Chair.
Oh, there are many
I'm sit
software.
down. So I am sit down in it, Chair.
Oh, I see. Okay. Then please download dictionary, or maybe you may bring your pocket dictionary nearby you. Okay, eminent is a similar meaning with famous.
Okay, Chair.
All right, and in this paragraph, why it is important to read the preface of the book. You take your time to answer me. So why it is important to read preface of the book?
It's important to read before the book because uh, it will give you the objective of the writing that the book of other related to the information.
Okay.
And
Yes.
yes,
And
and it will help you with a great deal and guide you about the author's key and of the issue subject discussed in the book, which is always covered by those
yes.
writing the forward.
Yes. Authenticity means the actual issues and the subjects in the book. Okay, thank you. And next question, Mika. Next question is, for the first time we read the book, what should we do?
You should highlight it.
Yes, we should highlight the important points. Thank you very much. Next one. Homie, have you read the last paragraph? Homie, have you read the last paragraph? နောက်ဆုံးစာပိုင်လေးဖတ်ပြီးသွားပြီလား
Yes, I'm finished.
Okay, you are finished. Then my question to you is, while we are writing the review, what is the important thing we shouldn't miss? While we are writing, this passage is about writing the review. So the first passage is reading the book. This passage is about writing the review. While we are writing the review, what thing we shouldn't miss? What thing we have to be careful to include? ထည့်ဖို့အတွက်အဓိကဘာထည့်ရမလဲဘာကိုထည့်ဖို့ခင်းပြရ
Important points.
Yes, important points. Yes.
Oh,
And important point and
message.
yes, message. These two things are important. So we must include important point and the message of the book.
Yes.
And next one is, at the end of the review, what shouldn't we forget?
We do what where the book is from.
Yes, where the book is from, or where can we buy the book? Thank you. Let me go to the next one. So these here come with the important key points. So we have key points that you have to use while you are reviewing the book. And read it by yourself. Read it by yourself, please. Then we will discuss about these things. How many tips? 6, 7, 8 tips. 9, 10. 10 tips. 9 no? Teacher đi. Cô tên lúc nhà rồi. 10 tips ကအပေါ်မရောက်တစ်ခုကျန် Teacher ဒီဘက်နည်းနည်းရွှေ့ကြည့်လိုက် Okay. So here is the 10 tips. We have to be careful or we have to read to review the book. Please read it by yourself.
All finish.
All right. How about Homia? Have you finished?
Yes, I'm finished.
Okay, there are 10 tips we have to be take care of while we are reviewing the book. The first one is, what does the reader of the review need to be informed?
Yes.
So firstly, we have to think about what kind of information we have to give to the reader. And next one is, what was the purpose of the book? So it is the same with the message of the book. And the third one is, did the author accomplish the purpose? So there is a message. Is really the message really touched to the reader or not? Or the message is really, how can I say, is significant to the readers. We have to take care. And next one is, what are the issues it explores? How well does do this? The issues of the book that explain in the book. So you have to take out the issue, and then who is the target audience of the book? Okay, so there are many kinds of ages, right? Ages and young, maybe teenage, and over 20. There will be a young adult, and after that we will have adults. It's like 40, 30, or over 20, 30, or 35, or the older people. Okay, you have to think about who is the targets of the audience. And next one is, there are additional characteristics that improve the understanding of the book, such as catalog, maps, glossaries. Glossaries are similar with a vocabulary, or the resources. So the words they use, and the catalogs or maps or the photos or something like this from the additional characteristics. And next one is, what makes this book worth reading. Sometimes, if I say additional characteristics, sometimes if we are talking about the if the book is about the others biography or maybe somebody's biography at the time, they should better provide with the actual photos, and then maybe the photos about this persons. We have if they provide these kinds of things, and you have to write down in your review what kinds of evidence and characteristics do the book give to you, and what makes this book worth reading. So why should we read this book? You have to say why should we read this book? Why do you recommend or you don't recommend it? And discuss what you particularly like and dislike about the book. So it's your personal opinion. So do you like this book or not? And if you like this book, why do you like this book? You have to mention. And then you have to give your opinion on the book. Okay. First one is your opinion, your personal opinion, why we should read as a reader. And this one is you have to give the opinion on the book. Was it interesting, good, or do you recommend it? And you have to reread the review carefully before you send it to the editor. So before you send it to me or before you send it to your teacher, you have to be careful. Okay, it's fine. Do you see this one? Book review examples title. This is a short example, in fact. Okay. And please read this review firstly, and then divide which one is introduction, which one is body, and which one is conclusion. And do the reviewer recommend this book or not? Please read this and then discuss with me. Hello, have you finished this review? Reading this review? Mika and Pomiat, have you finished reading this review?
I'm nearly finished.
Yes, you have. You have finished? Mm-hmm.
Nearly finished.
Mika, how about you? Have you finished?
I almost finished.
You haven't?
Yes, I haven't finished yet.
Okay. Where are you right now?
She is beautiful and outgoing.
Okay. Keep reading, please. All right. I guess you have finished your reading. Finished? Could you please tell me which is the introduction of this review?
John Green's amazing way of writing, blah blah blah. To
Yes.
their computers and pick up people's tongue.
Yes. Yeah, corridor and take the paper down. Yes, correct. And so which will be the conclusion? Conclusion. Which will be conclusion? Have you finished your reading?
Yes.
So the conclusion will start.
People talk
Yes.
to who like realistic functions and love.
Yes. Paper Towel is an amazing story. And yes, so Paper Towel is an amazing love story that will leave you to the boy who like realistic fiction love. In the middle, there is a body of the review. Okay, and okay, so in this review, what kinds of things do they written? There's a title, the name of the author, and then genre. The genre is the kind of the book. This is a realistic fiction, so this is a fiction book. Okay, so I have a question that is, what both of you, anyone can answer, may answer. What is the difference between the summary and this review? You read a week before Margot disappear, blah blah, and you read from this one, and disappear and reappear at times. Says up one pointing, gas, worry, and tires. Tries everything to find her. Will Q ever find his love, and will she ever love him back? Well, you have to read the amazing book to find out. You will have to read this amazing book to find out. So, in like in summary, we talk about the book and we talk the story of the book. But unlike the summary, what didn't we read it? Why don't we write down? Do you notice? ဒီ summary နဲ့မတူတဲ့တစ်ချက်ရှိတယ်။အဲ့ဒါဒီချက်တို့ဘာကိုမရေးထားဘူးလဲ
Topic.
topic တော့မဟုတ်သေးဘူး။အဲ့နားလေးမှာရှိတယ်။အဲ့တော့ဒီချက်တို့က summary မှာဆိုလို့ရှိရင်မပြောသေးဘူးစဉ်းစားကြည့်အောင်။ summary နဲ့ဒီချက်တို့ဒီ review တွေနဲ့မတူတဲ့တစ်ချက်ရှိသေးတယ်။
summary ကကြတော့အဲ့ဒီ story တစ်ခုလုံးရဲ့အကျဉ်းချုပ်ကိုပဲပြောတာ review ကကြတော့ကိုယ်အဲ့ဒီရဲ့ဘယ်လိုမျိုးအဲ့ဒီလိုမျိုးအဲ့ဒီဟိုဘယ်လိုမျိုးပြောမလဲသူကဟိုလိုမျိုးပေါ့ rating လောက်တာပေါ့ဗျာဟိုအဲ့ဒါကောင်းတယ်မကောင်းဘယ်ကဘယ်လိုလုပ်လဲအဲ့လိုမျိုး
okay
ဘယ်လိုအဲ့လို
ဟုတ်တယ် तू က recommend ပေးလားမပေးဘူးလားဆိုတာကိုပြောတာ
recommend ပေးတယ်
ပြီးတော့ဒီကျတော့နောက်တစ်ချက်ကဘာလဲဆိုတော့ summary မှာကြတော့ဒီလိုနောက်ဆုံးမှာဘာဖြစ်သွားရဲဆိုတဲ့ဟာကိုသူတို့ရေးတယ်လေနော်ဒါတော့အဖြစ်ဒါပေမဲ့ဒီမှာကြတော့ကျတော့အဆုံးသက်ကို ending ကိုဖျောက်ထားတယ်ဘာလို့လဲဆိုတော့လူတွေဖတ်ချင်အောင်စိတ်ဝင်စားအောင်လို့ तू ကပြန်ပြီးတော့ drawing attention လောက်ရတာကိုအဲ့ခါကျတော့ကျတော့ summary မှာဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ဘာဖြစ်သွားပါလဲဆိုတော့ဖျောက်ထားမယ်ပြီးတော့အရေးကြီးတဲ့ဟိုစိတ်ဝင်စားဖို့ကောင်းတဲ့အချက်တွေကိုပဲဒီကျတော့အဓိကထည့်သွားတော့မနော်ဟိုဗာလဲအချင်းချုပ်တော့အချင်းချုပ်ပဲဒါပေမဲ့စိတ်ဝင်စားဖို့ကောင်းတဲ့အချက်တွေကိုပဲထည့်သွားနော် So according to this review does the reviewer recommend the book or not according to this review does the reviewer recommend or not to this book
he recommend to read this
yes he strongly recommend this book to read and Okay. Okay, I think that's all today. Thank you very much for coming today, and do not forget to review this one, and we will have exercise later on, maybe next week.
Do I need to review this at
No, you have to divide. You read this one, soldier X, and then you divide which one is intro and which one is body paragraph and which one is the conclusion.
okay, check.
Okay, and does the reviewer recommend this book or not? Please read this and tell me. Then thank you very very much for coming today and doing the lessons with me. I wish you have a very wonderful day. Thank you very much.
Thank you.